Hello, welcome back. Good to see all of you. Again, another episode, another lecture in regards to information, how we utilize this information to better our lives. Again, without information, there's nothing we can do to improve our lives. Everything we need to do in life requires information. You are where you are today because you had to go through school, which is what, 12 years of learning just to get to the basic, then additional 4, 6, 8 years of college to get where you want to go. What is all that? Information. So information does improve our lives. We need that in order to live the life we want to live. So I encourage you to share these videos. Go and watch all my videos and see where I'm discussing different things that help you understand how this world works. This world requires certain type of information and understanding people in order to get what you want. Okay? So again, thank you for joining me. Also subscribe, share this video with other people that you care about that will follow and that will utilize this information to improve their life. So today I want to talk to you about bribery. What does it mean to be bribed? We see on television, we see movies, and most of the time when we see someone being bribed, it's at two different levels, right? Usually money. Money is one of the most powerful bribe there is in the human history that we know of. And the second most powerful is when they are threatening your life or somebody that you love threaten their life. So they use them as collateral to bribe you to get you to do something that they need, but you don't want to do. Sometimes we accept it because we do want to do it. Why do we want to do it? Because of what we're getting from them. So we're willing to compromise who we are in order to get what we want from them. So we're willing to do that, to compromise ourselves. Because why? We have a desire we want to meet. We could not meet it the traditional way. And then all of a sudden this opportunity pops up. We decide to go for this bribe when it's presented to us. So how many ways are there when it comes to bribery? There are many different ways to bribe people. Many different ways. There's not just one way to bribe someone. Okay? So, for example, let me give you an example of what, from the traditional, from either money or they threaten someone that you love and they're using that as a leverage to get you to do something that you don't want to do. But again, all of it is bribery or blackmail, right? So, let's look at what that seems harmless to the naked eye. Someone who's not learned or trained or understand, it seems like it's nothing. So imagine that you have this judge, right? They're in a court building entering the elevator with this young man. And this young man doesn't know he's a judge and the judge doesn't know he's one of the defendant. So they're both in the elevator and this young man being polite say, "Hello, how are you, sir?" And he respond, "I'm good, and yourself?" And fine. So, a little slight chit chat on the elevator. So they kind of like each other in a sense. So now, of course, they reach the floor and they both go their separate ways. 10 minutes later, 20 minutes later, this individual that was in the elevator is in a courtroom. And who shows up? That same man he said hello to, he was talking to, happens to be the judge. Now, at that point, the judge already been bribed. And you say, how so? How can he be bribed? Because now he has a little bit of connection feeling to this individual. Because I like him, he was nice to me in the elevator, he seemed like a kind person. Right there, you've been compromised. That's bribe. You've been bribed. Well, how? By him being nice. Of course, it wasn't intentional, but it is a bribery. It's an unintentional bribery, simple but non-noticeable bribe. You have been bribed. So you're going to feel some kind of feeling towards this individual when you are judging them. Okay? So because you got to know him a little bit in the elevator, so you're going to look at it more in his favor than if you did not know him. Okay? So that's an example of it being subtle type of bribe. Now, we have all kind of bribe. We have bribe, let's say you want to get a job, or you want to be promoted, right? What do? The person who's in charge of the promoting you, you bring them coffee, you're being nice to them, you're talking to them. or you sweet talking them, you're what they say, kissing up to them, right? For them to what? To give you the promotion. Let's say you're competing between two people. That's what people do, right? They're bribing that person so they can get that person to be more on their side when it comes time to make a decision who they're going to promote. Again, bribery. Okay, we do that with our children. We bribe our children, especially if you don't have any rules. So you tell your child, well, you know what? You want this, then I need this from you. You see, we're bribing them. You want something, you want this cell phone, well, I need you to bring your grades up. You want to keep your cell phone, then you need to bring your grades up. You want $5, then you need to clean your room. You want to go out with your friends, then you have to keep a clean room. So we use different things to bribe our children to get them to do things. And if you notice, we are natural at it. We are natural at bribing people and not realizing we are bribing them. And that's what we're doing. Even our spouse, people you are so-called in love with, there's a certain level of bribery that we do as well. Well, honey, if you do this for me, I'll do that for you. Well, if you work with me to get this, then I'll work with you to get that. Or, you want to get this car, but I like this car. So let's compromise in between. This will fit you, this will fit me. I know it seems like it's a compromising, but it's really a bribe to get the person to see it your way. Okay? Because why is it a bribe? You're giving them something in return, something they want. You're getting something out of it too. It's not that it's one way. It's a two-way. You're getting something and they're getting something. That's why it's kind of a bribe when you look at it. And that's what bribery is. So you're getting something in return. Now, for something. Now, another example I want to share with you is think about this. There's 3 judges, and they're going to judge a case. And 2 of the judges are elders. They're in their 80s. These are people uncompromised. They have a long history. As they've been judging for 30, 40 years, never been compromised. Now you have a new judge. He's in his 40s. He's new. So he's been approached by the defendant and he was bribed. He accepted the money. Why would this judge accept the money? Well, simple, think about what I'm going to say. He took the money. He says to himself, you know what? I'm getting $100,000 just to vote his way. So I accept. But I know the other 2 judges are not going to, vote in that direction. I already know that. But knowing that, then I'm not really being compromised because I'm not really changing or altering the outcome of the case because it's going to be voted 2-1. The other elder is going to vote against me. So therefore, the case is not compromised. Well, it sounds logical, doesn't it? But wrong. The case is compromised. Not only the case and you have been compromised, so are the other 2 judges. Now you're saying, well, how can the other 2 judges be compromised? Because I'm the one who took the bribe, not them. Well, I'm going to explain why. The reason why the other 2 judges have been compromised because of you, because they also been bribed, is because when you take bribery, when you've been bribed, and you have this emotion of sincerity, the emotion of deep feeling of expression. So this person, when he's arguing the case, he's going to be very adamant. He's going to be very passionate about what he's saying. Matter of fact, he's going to be so passionate that the other 2 judges going to believe him. Even though he's being passionate about something that is wrong, the way he is so passionate about it, it looks like the truth to the other 2 judges. Because you're going to fight for that bribery that you receive. So therefore, you're going to put a lot of convincing and a lot of passion into your argument. And that's going to cause the other judges to believe what you're saying is true. And they as well has been compromised. You see? So bribery is a very powerful tool, but at the same time, it can be very subtle. And look how many ways we can easily be compromised. Easily compromised. In so many ways, you can be compromised on your job, your children, your spouse. Anything can compromise you and you not even realize you've been compromised. This is what bribery is. It's very subtle. Sometimes, of course, it's obvious, like we see in the movies. You're bribing that person, giving them a ton of money because they want something and they're willing to compromise. It could be a job that you want so bad, you're kissing up to the boss who's going to make the decision who he's going to select to be the next manager. So there's many ways to bribe. Kids come up to you, they bribe you as well. Oh, mommy, daddy, I love you, this and this. What they're doing, they're bribing you, right? That's what they're doing, okay? So it is subtle. It seems almost a natural instinct for a human being to do this. It almost seems natural, right? But again, if you're not aware how this is done, you'll never pick up on it. You'll never realize, hey, I just been bribed. Just a simple hello, you already been bribed. You already been bribed because you already feel a certain connection to that person already. A good kind of connection, like a good sense. Meaning you don't see this person as negative, you already prejudge them based on hello. Oh, that seems like a nice person, say hello to me, got manners, you see? Oh, she has manners, she said hello, wow, that's very nice, I haven't seen anyone done this before. So this is running in your head. So therefore, this person now has favor in your eyes. And all they said was hello. So you see how simple it is to be bribed in so many different ways, so many different levels. So I tell you this information to help you navigate through this world, understand what's going on. Because we're under the impression the physical world has these simple rules, these man has made, and if I operate by this, my life is going to turn out the way I want it to turn out. But if you look at people's life, think about what I'm saying. I'm saying, how many people their life have turned out the way they wanted to turn out? Nobody can say that. You're not going to get half of the things you want in life. You're not going to get it. Think about it where you are right now and what you want. Did you get half of those things in life? No, because it's not designed that way. Are you even a quarter of what you want in life? Did you get that? So you have to examine yourself and you have to understand, why is it I can't get half of the things that I want in life? And these are what these lectures are about, to educate you why these things are happening. Why can't I have what I want? Why can't I have half of the things I want in life? That's the purpose of all these lectures, to accumulate enough knowledge, enough data to be able to make the right decisions as we navigate forward in our lives. I thank you. God bless you, because it's giving us the wisdom for us to learn together. And I want you to please share this video, share it with family, friends, whoever you know that doesn't have information, because we really don't know what we are doing here, because we're thinking, if we follow this person, it's going to work out for us. This person, it doesn't work that way. There is another law, there is another structure that's behind the scene that people don't know about how it works. One of the most common questions that Moses asked is, why the rich get rich and the poor get poor, stay poor, or why the good seems to be the one that's always getting hurt and the bad succeed, and the good succeed. The bad succeed and the good does not succeed. Okay? So he wanted to know these things. Why is that? Why is it like that? Think about it. Have you asked yourself that? How come this evil guy keeps succeeding and this nice guy can't get nowhere? How come he's rich and he's poor? We all have asked that question. The question is, it's where do we get this answer from for us to understand why it is the way it is? So this is the purpose of all these videos, is to educate you, to give you information, to say, oh, okay, now I understand. Now you can plan accordingly so you can meet what you want to do in your life. Thank you for joining me. God bless you.